Man, um, uh, hummingbirds really can just put down some food, Joe. Some hummingbird feed. I guess it's not really food. It's they're really fast. They need to stay hydrated, but they like sugar in their water. Okay, so it's 4 to 1. Okay. 1 cup of sugar to 4 cups of water. Okay. Those little bitty suckers that fly around. Bzzz, and man, we got like a hummingbird plantation because we got flowers that they really like. Okay. That we have on the side of the house, and they love the aloe vera plant. And there's quite a few. We had some other flowers that bloomed earlier that they really like, but have already, they're perennials and they come and they go because the heat gets too much for them. With the patio, I'm hoping these other perennials right here will last longer. I'm hopeful next, when in the next season or so, if that's meant to happen, if this patio's not redone and rebuilt and they build an adobe home where this house used to be, because it doesn't have anything to do about the Army Army engineers doing the right thing. I'm right. Okay, it doesn't matter what 14 billion wrong people would be doing, as long as one man is right and can correct 14 billion. I'm talking about past, present, future operating at the same time. I'm not talking about leaving the planet. I'm talking about back in Jesus' time, back in Moses' time. Okay. Do you know how many billions of people have been on the planet, walked the face of the earth since back in Confucius' time, so forth? Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. You're talking billions of people. We have 8 billion people on the planet right now. Okay. But we have 10,000 years of tribalism and people walking. We're talking a lot of people. Okay. And 14 billion people could be wrong and one man could be right. And he's the focal point of correctness, and he is the most right. Okay. So like when you have a person whose life fulfills prophecy, okay, and you're supposed to be looking for him, he's not supposed to be looking for you. Okay. You're supposed to recognize the perfection of him and then reflect that. Okay. That's the whole reason it's called prophecy. Okay. They don't give prophecy about Herod and Caiaphas and Caesar and Pharaoh. But there was prophecy about Moses. Everybody knew Pharaoh was going to have a kid and build big monuments to insanity and mass murder people to escort them to the next world in their make-believe playgrounds and their cartoons of the National Geographic of Morgan Freeman goes around looking for God, right? Oh my gosh, that was like 2000. I know. Maybe Morgan Freeman don't know who I am. Maybe that whole thing when I had those talks with him, when I was over here after they kidnapped the kids, maybe that was just a mind fuck by a bunch of very mean little pathetic scientists. Maybe Eminem don't know who I is. Maybe that was just a mind fuck using a program that reflects Ahmad Ali Lewis and Marshall Mathers. Okay? Maybe Jennifer Lopez don't know who I am. Maybe that's just a mind fuck by a bunch of very sadistic, fucked up scientists. Okay, that monitor Jennifer Lopez and think they know Jennifer Lopez. It's a program. Do you understand? So maybe there's hope that Jennifer Lopez isn't quite as shallow as she appears to be if she actually knew I existed. Siakam Pascal knows I exist. Yeah, we had one conversation on the west side of the Pan Am for about 3 to 4 minutes. That was it. Okay. He's the biggest celebrity, I guess you could say, that I ever had a conversation with, is Siakam Pascal. That's how it's said in Cameroon. You say his family name first, like in China, like Yao Ming, and then, or Fa Mulan, right? So you say Siakam and then Pascal of the Siakams. Okay, you have Siakam James, who's his brother, okay, and then his father, who has passed away in a car accident. Because people don't know how to forgive, jet, and trespass, love one eternal, faithful peace, and they put people in harm's way because of idolatry, which they refer to as kindness with money, which is fallacy and fantasy. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. Okay? So he's the most, quote, famous person I've ever met, is Siakam Pascal. And as far as remembering me, you know, if most major mega moguls know who I am and don't tell people about my existence, then I guess, you know, to people that are distracted by philanthropy, I'm pretty forgettable. You know. Guess they don't believe in prophecy, seriously. I don't think it's that. I think they're sold the magical story, and when the real story is in front of them, they find it hard to believe. You know, that's why a lot of people, everyday people, you know, you're like Abraham. Yeah, I am. I'm like Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John, and Abraham in spirit is just like Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John. It says in the Holy Quran, you know, the one who's most like Abraham actually is my nephew Isaac Paul Benegas, who lives in Albuquerque. It says so in the Quran. It says that in the prophecy, it says he will be named after the 2 points of contention, of conflict between Islam and Christianity of the people that turned into tribalization. His name is Isaac Paul Benegas. Okay, the Iberian Peninsula, okay, where the conflict between Muslim and Christians hit its apex for a long time. His name is Isaac Paul. Okay, so it says exactly what Muhammad said he would be named over a long time ago. Okay, so me and Isaac Paul, because my name is Earl Lord, my dad's name is Ralph, the first architect, and my mom's name is Mary. I have nephews named Gabe and Mike. You know, so there's more prophecy that we had available that wasn't screwed with by corporations or people. How do you know they don't have under the Vatican, or they didn't have documentation with Yahweh, Jesus' name in it, Muhammad's name in it? But it was withheld because they didn't want to let people use religion to live peace. They wanted to murder, and they thought it was all just networking and gibberish to make people focus on. You know, you got to understand how crazy people, I don't understand crazy people work, but you got to understand that they're crazy. And they will continue to do brain chemical addiction propaganda as opposed to submit to the faith in God and live the Lord's Prayer. I'm going to go to bed, y'all. I love you very much. We're just throwing things around to try to help you out so you don't end up a complete asshole. And then when the technology shifts and it's like, Earl did all the work, I'm like the little red fucking hen of the apocalypse. I'm not. I got lots of help here. Lots of people believe in me and what I'm doing, what I did, what I'm doing, and what I still have to do. There's lots of people in Las Cruces that do. I've talked to a lot of them. Every time I go to a store, I talk to a lot of them. Okay. I can do more than they can because I'm the guy in the books that is capable of doing what's necessary to survive hell to help us have the kingdom of heaven. Most people would die or go mad if they were tortured as insidiously as long as I have. And I would do it for other people, and because people trusted me, like Suzuki talked about, because they believe in me because I have unwavering faith. You can't have faith in me, you believe in me, if you have to have faith in God. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Let's load this up, and then let's get some sleep, and we'll wake up in the morning and get back to work. Peace out.